Tonight, I want to talk about what happened last night. So essentially, you will go out time to times, and you're gonna tell yourself, "Well, it's not going well." And let me tell you something about that. This feeling that you think it's not going well, you're getting rejected, you think you're not projecting your voice, you think you're awkward, you think you're not gonna get any result at the end of the night, and you think you're going in the wrong direction. Well, that's the feeling of pretty much all my night. Let me tell you that. And you should never really listen to those thoughts, those feelings, because they're just thought and feelings. And the key here is really thinking, I'm going to go through the whole night, night after night, and always judging yourself after a long period of time. Maybe I like to do those like few months debrief with myself, like 2 3 months. I start looking at, okay, am I on track? Like, do I make out with enough girl? Did I pull enough girl? Did I close? Like all those things are metrics that I look quarterly and a little bit like every 2 months. And I ask myself, like, what do I need to work on? A lot of things that I work on right now are pulling two girls. And a lot are also working towards my mindset instead of real action. But at the beginning, I still went out with a lot of like actionable things. I would do certain things every night, like always opening at least 20. By the way, I found out like why 20 is a number, and it's an actual, there's some science. I can send you like in the chat if you guys are interested. Why is it important to open at least 20 girls every night? But there's some real science in terms of distribution and all that. So I can give you that if you're interested. Look in the comment section, and I send it to you. But anyway, this is how it went down. So I went out with my wingman. We're gonna call him Big D. Big D was out, and Big D, as his name is very big, is tall, and this guy is amazing. He just like hook instantly. It's so easy for him to get like the eye contact of a lot of pretty girls, and I'm kind of jealous. I wish I was tall. But anyway, I regress here. Let's go really to the set itself. So I was able to record it. That was pretty cool. I got a really clear audio. And that's essentially what I teach on bootcamp every single time when we're in the street, because this is a street game pool. And what you find out is the girls are still out. It was almost like 2:30, I would say. And we are in the front of the hookah lounge. And I spotted like few girls, and I'm about to go out to go home again. And instead, I opened this cute girl from Albania. I'm not really sure how you say in English, actually. Albanie, en français. And I introduced myself as Chode Macron. No, I'm kidding. I actually saw they were like in a weird situation where they were like on the sidewalk waiting in front of the hookah. Some guys would be approaching them, like saying some stuff. But what I found very often is when a girl leave like a separation between you, let's say on the sidewalk, maybe she's at a table, maybe she's behind a little fence. What you want to do instead is going straight behind that, because what you communicate to her, a lot of guys do that, the show do that. They go and they stay, they leave that fence between the girl and that's just like a protection. And that's the way I read this, because I've seen this over and over and over, whether it's just the random guys or the guys working on his game. And you can't really escalate. You can move the girl because you have the freaking fence. So it's okay to open behind, let's say, a little fence or a little metallic or whatever it is inside, like some kind of like a patio, little wall or whatever. But make sure like you kind of go in front of her at some point in a few minutes. It should not take you like 30 minutes to go and go the right way. Like if she's inside the bar and you still can open her, go inside the bar at some point and tell her, hey, that looks a little weird that I'm outside. I look like a peasant. I'm gonna come, and you just do that. So anyway, I open her and kind of hook, but not really. And I kept like telling her like some funny things that to me were funny because they were like in this little setup, like a little fence, metallic fence, and kind of open. And I'm like, oh, you guys, MMA fighter, UFC. And I kept doing it until I was laughing at it. Oh, you fighting in the mud. And it's not even funny for most people, but for me, it was the most funny things at the time. So I'm just like, keep opening, and the girl is receptive, and she gave me a lot of like little shit tests, which I recorded, so I was able to listen to them, and it went great. I'm physical, I'm square up, I'm grabbing our hand, finger lock, and start like being what I'm supposed to do, which is starting sitting the pool, champagne party. Yeah, we're going to a champagne party right now, girl. What are you doing? And she's telling me, you got so many options. You got all those like chode here, this and that. So she knows like I'm that kind of guy, and I can tell like she's excited meeting normal guys, not drunk, not like completely obnoxious, but fun. And my wingman comes in. So what we did at that point was switching the girls, and that's something you have to decide between your wingman and yourself, the type of girl you like, the type of girl you like, all those things. But I knew in this moment that if I did not switch the girl, I was fine getting the other girl, which was not like great, but it didn't matter because I felt like it was more fun to pull those two than not doing it. So at that point, you decide it. And if you're gonna have sex, because don't waste your wingman if you pulling a girl and you're not gonna have sex. It's like waste of time. So don't do that. And anyway, we pull champagne party. It took 2-3 blocks of walking, keep fucking talking, and leading hard, keep fucking talking, keep the vibe high, and then we're in our place. And in my place, it's a closing machine. So at that point, we isolate, we know what to do. So I don't even need like to really debrief with my wingman. He's been on program bootcamp. He knows what to do. And that's the beauty when you start having guys who've been on program, like maybe like Jeff, or any other like previous RSD. They have some kind of knowledge, but I would say right now you need to be on one of Jeff program because it's the most comprehensible, the most organized structure. If you're structured like me, you like clear direction, step 1 to 8, and rinse and repeat. You just do that, and you get great result like last night. So I ended up having sex with one girl, and I was trying to have sex with the second girl because my wingman left at some point. And it was actually funny because they left, then my wingman left, and then they came back knocking at my door. It was kind of like funny to have two girls at 3 a.m. knocking, and I'm like in boxer in my bed, watching some stupid little video on YouTube, and the girls are back, and I'm like, well, I guess there's worse things to do in your life than having two pretty girls knocking in your door at 3 a.m. So I opened the door, and close one. I was trying to get like the second one. They left a little early. Jeff told me early birds. What did he say already? He says something. Jeff always have something funny. It seems like every time I texting my shit is always like making me laugh with some funny text. But yeah, if you want to learn more about that skill set, that you don't have to worry about that, DM me or look the schedule that we have. Again, we're gonna be doing this for a little bit, but not forever. We're getting old. Jeff is 50, I'm 47, so we're not gonna do this shit forever, guys. So it's the time. I think at this moment, it's the best program that we have in the US, and I would say beyond US, Europe. Everything that like look everywhere is pretty lame. Not gangster at all. Not like who you want to become, which is a real man. And I think what I mean by real man is like being a leader, being a guy who's like has a lot of value, increase his value, and get the result. Not like you can talk. I talk a lot right now on YouTube because you don't know me very well. But a lot of guys talks about game and their result with girl. But there's a lot of ego involved. Like if you're really honest with yourself, ask yourself, do you really get the result when you're in front of a pretty girl that you meet, let's say, anywhere in your life, whether it's in the street, the coffee, in an airport, anywhere in a nightclub, you out at the bar, whatever, like at the beach. I went surfing today. If you see a pretty girl, do you know what to do? And do you have like the skill set and also the balls to do it, to be able to do that? Because the girl's not going to do that. They're not going to do that for you. That's not what girls do. They love sex, but they are they program genetically to not do this. So you have to become that man, which I was not before. I was always the one waiting to have the girl waiting. But why would you wait like your life on that? I don't understand. So anyway, me ranting. Hope you guys enjoy. If you have question on any of this, I have the infill as well for that little audio. That was fun. If you want to learn more, just DM me or just keep watching, subscribe as well, and hope to see you on the bootcamp soon. Peace.